Someone left a comment on my hidden energetics of hypoglycemia post asking what I thought about high blood sugar and type 2 diabetes. Let me start this one off. This is for educational purposes. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So let's talk about it. Because if hypoglycemia is one side of the coin, diabetes is the other. Different symptoms, same energetic story underneath. Because you don't need another pill. You need to understand what your body's actually saying. When the body starts struggling to regulate sugar, it's not just a physical imbalance, it's your body signaling you. Type 2 diabetes is the energetic byproduct of a system that's been running on overdrive for too long. It's what happens when you're constantly processing life, emotions, expectations, and other people's energy without taking a pause and integrating any of it. Glucose is sweetness, joy, love, pleasure, safety. When it builds up, it means you've been storing emotional sweetness instead of feeling it. You've been holding love hostage because you didn't trust it to stay. That's what insulin resistance really is, love resistance. The cells forgot how to let nourishment in because they've been burned too many times, abandoned, betrayed, overworked, underappreciated. So the body hoards it. It stockpiles energy instead of flowing it. You become the caretaker, the provider, the rock. But nobody's pouring back into you. Your body goes, fine, I'll hold the sweetness to myself. That's high blood sugar, emotional self-protection on a cellular level. So how do you heal it? Not by punishing yourself or cutting joy out of your life, but by teaching your body that softness is safe again. Start feeding yourself in ways that aren't food. Joy meals. Do one thing each day that actually makes you smile. Touch therapy, hug, stretch, move. Physical contact reteaches safety. Heart breath. Hands on your chest. Inhale. I'm allowed to receive. Exhale. I release control. Sweet talk. Every morning, speak one kind thing to yourself before anyone else does. Real nourishment. Foods grown by sun, herbs, greens, citrus. Remind your body what natural sweetness feels like. Boundaries. Stop over-giving. You can't metabolize love if you're constantly leaking it. Rest when you rest without guilt, you retrain your nervous system to see calm as normal and not danger. Because when your body feels safe, it finally lets the sweetness in instead of keeping it locked in the bloodstream. So I'm gonna give you a 7-day sweetness reset challenge. For the next 7 days, 1, drink water like it's medicine. 2, speak one loving truth to yourself daily. 3, do one act that feels soft and not productive. 4, eat something from the earth, not the fucking factory. 5, stretch while you breathe into your belly. 6, say no once a day to something draining. 7, laugh even if you have to fake the fucking first one. That's how you reteach your system that it's safe to receive again. When the body feels safe, the energy flows, and that's when real healing starts. You don't need to fight your body, you just need to let it trust you again. I could get into mirror work, shadow work. There's a lot of work I could get into. So basically, I'm just gonna be launching a coaching program. If you want to get one-on-one coaching with me, that would be coaching, energy healing. It's gonna be a lot. But mirror work, that say one nice thing to yourself before somebody else does, guess what? Turn that into a 21-day challenge for you, because that's gonna reprogram your brain and open a new neural pathway up there. What do you do every morning? You're in the bathroom washing your face, brushing your teeth. So while you're in front of that mirror, have affirmation time. Talk to yourself, 444 on that timer. Divinely protected, divinely guided. Spirit is always with me, telling me to share this stuff because it's gonna help somebody out there. When you're in front of that mirror, talk nice to yourself. Give yourself one some people say it's cringe. It's gonna be cringe in the beginning. It's gonna be. Because you're literally looking yourself in the eye. That's another one. A lot of people can't even look themselves in the eye while looking in the mirror. So let's start there. Let's start there. There's some things that you guys can challenge yourselves with. And I just dropped them there. As always, if you like what I am sharing, give me a like. Of course, give me a follow. Subscribe to my YouTube. Just follow the rabbit hole there because, you know, who knows when they'll wipe me, but doesn't TikTok own YouTube too? They're all tied to one another, so it doesn't make sense anyway, but you know, we're here. Leave me a comment because I love hearing from you guys. If something pops into your head, if you get a download while listening to me talk, that's your spirit and your soul nudging you to, you know, drop it in the comments. With that being said, hope everyone has a great Halloween. TGIF, don't eat too much candy because remember, that sugar ain't good for your system. You got to give yourself the self-loving sugar.